What is up, guys? Eric here from Racing Ram Fam, and today we're back working on SRT 10, the Turbo Viper truck, and today we're going to talk about AR of exhaust housings. What is AR of exhaust housing and what does it do? Well, you can see right here we have 3 different exhaust housings for the same turbo. You can see they're all different sizes and stuff, but what does that actually mean? The AR of the exhaust housing is literally how much air it can flow through it. The smaller the number, the less air can flow through it. The bigger the number, the more air you can flow through it. So if you think of the littler ones, think of a really small straw and how hard it is to push air through it. That would be a smaller AR exhaust housing. And the bigger you go, the bigger the straw is and the easier it is to blow through it, not much back pressure. So that is what we are doing, is we are trying to fix a back pressure issue with SRT 10. So we are upgrading to a bigger AR exhaust housing. We went from a 1.1 AR exhaust housing right here, this little guy, and then this one's a 1.32 exhaust housing, and this one's a 1.58. You can see how wide this is between the 1.1 and just how much bigger and airflow it is. I hope that makes stuff clear, but we're gonna get back to working on our twin turbo build. I've been doing some stuff in the background, working on it. We got the manifold out over here. We got the V-band clamp all TIG welded together on there. Everything's welded on that. That guy just needs to be decked a little bit with our big belt sander, and it'll be ready to go back on. Over here, we are working on the up pipe and cutting out the wastegate hole, which we have right here. So we're going to be cutting that out with a plasma cutter and then TIG welding this stainless piece onto our up pipe. What else we got going on? Oh, we built a different turbo mount. So this guy, I'll show you when it's installed, but it bolts to the engine block and then bolts to the turbo. I did have one going to the frame right here, which would have been fine if we were going to use our big bellow, but we ended up not using the bellow just due to it didn't really have any spot to put it in with the wastegate being there. There's really no spot I could have put it with the wastegate being there. So that's why we didn't use the bellow, so we had to change the mount for the turbo, which turned out sweet as well. We made the crossover pipe over here out of some of the old exhaust pipe from the turbo over here and TIG welded it together. Shiny stuff. Redid some welds on it, just went over it with the TIG welder. This is gonna work. The reason why I didn't do this in stainless was because I already have the O2 sensor bungs, even though we're not going to be using these two. But on this side, we already have the 2 sensor bungs and the back pressure gauge hooked up. This side, because this will be all left bank exhaust going through it, there will be no right bank going through it. This side will have upstream, downstream O2 sensor. And then over here, these will be plugged off, and the upstream, downstream O2 sensors for the right bank will probably in the up pipe somewhere, probably around here or here. I have to get that installed, and I have to get O2 sensor spacers or extensions for it, because right here, this is all the right bank exhaust going to the up pipe. So if we had the right bank down here, it really wouldn't be reading. So this isn't a perfect setup because it is a log manifold. There's really no way I can get the right bank just to read right bank. It's going to be reading the left and the right, but that's better than just reading the left. So that's for cruising and idle quality. So it's not going to have anything to do with overall performance. It's just going to be drivability stuff. Hopefully it works out good. I think it will. I don't think I'm going to have any issues with it that way. But we're going to get right back into building our twin turbo kit, and hopefully we could have it started today.
Perfect.
Story of my life, ran out of argon again, no way. So tomorrow we'll have to go pick up more argon. I was really gung-ho at getting the truck started today, but looked like it's not gonna happen. But we got some pretty welds on our wastegate dump, our flange welds, and everything's just going pretty well. Just sucks, it ran out of argon. Crossover pipes fully welded. We still gotta weld the flange on here, and then we have to build the tubing from the wastegate out the fender. And we have to redo the 5-inch down pipe. And we got some other things to show you guys that we're gonna do. We're gonna do an exhaust evac system for crankcase breathers. So that actually goes in the downpipe. I'll show you guys that when that comes. We are going to be redoing, I think we're moving the battery back to the stock location because I'm sick of having charging issues from the battery being way too far away. So, and I really don't like running a switch for drag racing. I just don't like running a switch, and if it's in the factory location, you don't have to run a switch. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't know yet. We first gotta finish this turbo kit before we do anything. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we have another tank of argon. What is going on, guys? Today is Thursday? Yes. And the last time I filmed was Tuesday night, and you guys saw me, I think, finish the wastegate dump. I don't know where I left off. I know I talked about AR of exhaust housings. We ended up swapping the housings to that 1.52 that I was showing you guys. I've been doing a lot of stuff in the background without filming. We ended up finishing our wastegate tube right here. As you guys can see, those pretty little dimes right there. You can compare it to my finger size. We had to extend this 2 1/4 pipe a little bit. So this is my wastegate dump right here. We got the turbo mounted, we got the wastegate on, we got the header done, we got a lock done, we got the crossover pipe in, and of course here it is. And you guys can see where the wastegate sits now, just right there. I'm sorry if it's dark, maybe I'll throw a light up there to show you guys a little bit better. But now we are going to install this, and then we have to take out my downpipe and we're going to cut that, because we have that neck down section where it goes from 5 inch to 3 inches, and we are going to get rid of that section and just do straight 5 inch. But yeah, turbo's mounted, wastegate's in, downpipe's on, but we have to take that off. Crossover pipe's down under there, and yeah, everything's looking good. And just built that fender dump, so it is coming out the same spot. The wastegate is coming out the same exact spot as it was before, but now it's a stainless pipe instead of a ceramic coated black pipe. So hopefully this gets a cool color from using it, because stainless will go yellow, and hopefully it goes yellow. That'd be kind of cool. So we'll find out. I'm gonna get this guy installed, and then we're gonna take that downpipe off and start hacking it up. All right, guys, so we got that downpipe out. It is right here, and you guys can see where it actually necks down right here. So it goes from 5 inch and like necks down to like, I think this is 3.5 inch to dual 3 inch. So we're gonna chop it like right here and put this 5 inch piece to finish it off. That'll be pretty simple to do. And now we got a light over here so you guys can see a little bit better. We got the wastegate pipe that we just built installed, and you can see right where that is the fender dump for the wastegate. And yeah, everything's pretty good. This is the wastegate pipe. We got the manifold on. The manifold's a little dirty because I was pressure testing it and spraying it down with soapy bubbles to make sure we had no leaks anywhere, and we did not, so that means my welds are good. And yeah, you can see the tiny little TIG weld right there, TIG weld right there, TIG weld right there. And yeah, we are almost done. The only thing I want to do is after we get this all together, we got to move the O2 sensor probably like right here in this up pipe for the right bank, because right now it's down there just all reading off the left bank. So we have to move it up here to read off right bank, but we need to get a O2 sensor wiring extension kit. So that will be a little bit before we do that. So we're just getting everything put back together. Other thing too is I got a new T6 gasket that we have to install because I'm reusing the one I've reused like 100 times. Don't do that. But we're just trying to get it done and started tonight. And hopefully, I think after we get this 5 inch piece and plug in some plug wires, we should be able to have this started tonight. And you guys can hear how gnarly this sounds. Maybe we'll put the intercooler pipe back on and go for a little test drive. This will be getting retuned. Spoolie boy. Oh, I'm spinning it the wrong way. There we go. Again, I will be retuning this myself, so hopefully, I don't know. I think I got a lot of people who are willing to help me get it tuned. I think I have a pretty good establishment on how I want this tuned and everything. Oh, we got to move the wideband back up and some other little nitty-gritty things. But yeah, we're getting it all back together. I'm going to chop up this downpipe, get it welded together, and hopefully we can start this thing. All right, boys and girls, let's see what this turbo kit sounds like. We got the downpipe hooked up. Definitely gonna have to do some modifications to try to tuck it up closer to the body, otherwise my wheel's gonna definitely hit it. But for now, we're just gonna listen to how it sounds. Holy crap, is it way louder. Yeah, that 3.5 inch down dip thing made it way quiet. This thing is loud. There's a couple of exhaust leaks I gotta deal with. There was right here, I kind of knew about the flange was leaking because of that old exhaust gasket, but then the V-band collector felt like it was leaking a little bit too, and it really needs a retune. As you guys can sound, but it was firing on all 10, wasn't shaking at all, so yeah. That thing's loud. Holy crap. Sounds like a monster now. I'm excited. It was so quiet before. I'm freaking excited. That thing's a monster. That was badass. Oh. SRT10's back, baby. Freaking back. Oh, I wish I would have got that on my phone. So we got some modifications to do. We still got a little bit more stuff to do. We're gonna have to mount that O2 sensor. We're gonna have to fix that leaky V-band. I guess eBay V-bands aren't the best. I'm thinking we're gonna take a little bit of 3.5 inch stainless in there, weld it in so it hangs out a little bit and it goes over it. I don't think that will fix that issue. And then the flange, we just got a new gasket for it and that'll fix that issue. And then tuning, I have tuning software, so that'll fix that issue. But she sounds like a friggin' beast and I'm so excited. I'm so pumped, guys. I hope you guys are too. But we're gonna call that video for tonight, guys. She's finally alive. Venom is finally alive. And yeah, so we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.